I'm gonna outbox him.
Come in and smash.
I'm gonna tire her out. Kiss your babies goodnight because you're going down. So I'm gonna break her nose. There's no way she's gonna be reaching this space.
Going to work upstairs, very aggressive. He is turning up the heat.
He's not going to bring nothing I haven't seen before.
If you ain't confident when you're champion, I don't know when you'll ever be confident.
See, Diego hasn't been able to... Oh, nice combination. 1, 2, 3.
I honestly think I'm the better fighter. Well, I expect the best Rob Sinclair we've seen, so that's what I'm training for.
Like a game of chess in a way. You know, I'm losing that bit, so I'll change this bit. And I'll always find a way to win.
This fight is gonna be crazy. Powerful shot. Holy friggin' moly.
Wow, just absolutely amazing. And this girl's got skill.
Turning up the pace here. Looking for the takedown.
Bending.
Uh-oh.
The most talked about fight on this weekend's boxing docket is undoubtedly the Saturday night HBO clash between Adrian Broner and Vicente Escobedo, but it probably won't be the most competitive or the most compelling. Coming off one of the best Friday night selections of the year, with Jose Luis Castillo and Andrew Fonfara picking up surprising victories, it's likely that the beginning of the weekend will produce the best action this week. On ESPN, network favorite Juan Carlos Burgos takes on countryman Cesar Vasquez in super featherweight action. Burgos came into the boxing consciousness after a surprising performance against Hozumi Hasegawa in a very underrated competitive fight. Though he lost, he followed up with a vicious knockout of Frankie Archuleta and solid wins over Gilberto Sanchez Leon and Luis Cruz. Most recently, though, he snuck past Cristobal Cruz in a fight that some writers had scored the other way. Burgos will have an aggressive young opponent in front of him in Vasquez, but one who has struggled with novice fighters in recent outings. If he can be the spectacular Burgos, and not the seemingly complacent one, he might be the test everyone has been waiting for Adrian Broner to take. Over on Showtime, the lightweight division is in the spotlight as Art Hovhannissian steps up against Miguel Acosta. It wasn't long ago that Acosta was thought of as one of the most dangerous 135-pounders on the planet, and he was looking like it against Brandon Rios until Bam Bam wore him down and left him unconscious in his corner. That may have been a career-shortening beating, as Acosta not only lost to Richard Abril last October, but was knocked down twice. Now, Art Hovhannissian hits a lot harder than Richard Abril, but he doesn't have the slick boxing ability. What he does have is steadfast determination and a commitment to pressure fighting. There's no question that Acosta can outbox Hovhannissian, but does he have the durability to do it for 10 rounds? Friday night could be the nail in the coffin for Acosta, but it could also be the birth of a new Armenian action star in Hovhannissian.
I had a knockout on Cage Warriors last year, and that was the best feeling ever.
Just going to stand and move and pick them apart. It's been brilliant.
Really doing a good job. He has 2 submission wins, looking to push forward. Working the counter rotation. It's one of the best displays of striking I've seen for quite a while.
I honestly believe I'm unbeatable in Cage Warriors. Got good jiu-jitsu from a good gym, you know, I'm expecting a good fight.
At home, folks. You don't want to be in this position against Paul Daly. It is over.
Out some punishment. Look at this spot. This kid is advertised as being the future, and with a performance like that, how can you doubt? And that is it.
Fast and furious here. That's all. Picture perfect.
Oh, and Sjomkin with a top rope runner.
to huge belly suplex right there.
As we take a look back at everything combat related from 2012. From MMA, boxing, kickboxing, relive the biggest stories from 2012 in our Year in Review show, only on Fight Network. In the 1880s, only the rich could afford to buy grapes. So when a man started offering grapes to hookers in London, England, they accepted and then became his mutilated victims. He was known as Jack the Ripper, and you can find out all about him by watching From Hell, the movie based off the graphic novel. Catch From Hell this Friday night on Fight Network at 9 p.m. Eastern.
On October 6th, one of the world's premier combat sports organizations, Glory Kickboxing, invades Brussels, Belgium for what is sure to be a memorable night of stand-up fighting, featuring world-class competitors in the sport's marquee division. In the night's featured bout, three-time K1 World Grand Prix champion Remy Bonyaski returns to active competition after a near 3-year layoff to challenge Brazilian bomber Andreesen Braddock Silva. In 2008, the Flying Gentleman cemented his legacy by winning the prestigious K1 Elimination Tournament for a third time, joining kickboxing greats Ernesto Hoost, Peter Arts, and Sammy Schilt as the only other men to do so. The 36-year-old native of Suriname is known for his leaping attacks and solid defense, and has ended the night of 40 of his 89 opponents by vicious knockout. Over his stellar career, he's faced the greatest and most exciting fighters to ever step inside of the ring, including former K1 champions Badr Hari, Alistair Overeem, and Ernesto Hoost, as well as the hard-hitting Melvin Manhoff and Gokhan Saki. His opponent that night is the 26-year-old Silva, who is trained by K1 great Peter Arts, so fans can expect him to be in tip-top shape for what many would consider to be the biggest fight of his career. Looking to rebound from back-to-back losses, Silva has been very active in the sport, and this upcoming bout marks the 5th time he will enter competition in 2012. In the co-feature, hard-hitting Gokhan Saki returns to the ring to take on Peter Arts-trained Murad Boudzidi in this heavyweight rematch. Boudzidi has experienced a rough stretch in his career lately, going 1-5 in his previous 6, but is coming off a TKO win and will try his best to add to his momentum. Saki is one of the most dangerous men that the Tunisian Dutch fighter will face to date, and if he wants to have his arm raised in victory, he must take the fight to his opponent. Saki is a devastating puncher who has put to sleep 53 of his adversaries with his lethal strikes. In his near 100 kickboxing matches, the Rebel has faced some of the sport's elite competitors, including K1 champions Badr Hari, Peter Arts, and Alistair Overeem. And he holds impressive wins over solid talent such as Daniel Guida, Ray Sefo, and Tyrone Spong. Saki has a never-say-quit mentality and entertains the fans by constantly coming forward while looking for the knockout. In an interesting matchup, Remy Bunyaski student Daniel Ilunga takes on Ali Senic, who isn't afraid to take one to give one. Although Senic is willing to engage, he tends to be wild with his punches and kicks, which could play right into the hands of the former It's Showtime 95-kilogram king. These fights and so much more, including Nikki Holtzkin, Andy Risti, and deep welterweight champion Yuya Shirai. You can check out all the action live right here on the world's premier combat sports TV channel, Fight Network.
Makes him pay for it. See the beauty of movement, what it does. That's where he hurt him. Nice uppercut. Good left uppercut pouring through. They will be taking a real close look at stopping this win. Unbelievable action. Right. These are 2 men in there, guys. Talking about laying it all out on the line.
Elbows into the back, punches raining down, and he continues to throw shots to the face. Leg kick, big right hand, this fight is over! Wow! What a knockout!
Martial Arts Hour back in your life. What is back? How are you, sir?
I think it'd be a pleasure for me to finally slam him like a big heavyweight.
You need to take f***ing notes, bro.
So what the f*** is he getting a title shot?
He says he's going to do it. You heard it right here on the show.
crucifix. The body is. That's a good hit.
Meltdown begin. MMA Meltdown on the Fight Network. I'm all jacked up, man.
Only complaint that I have, he's horrible on the ground.
Shave those freaking sideburns.
It's nice to see Dana let Joe Silva do his freaking job.
I don't like women's fighting.
Probably I'm wrong. That's why we got you sitting alongside us.
Frank Drake, Joey Odessa, and more. Bring it.
Saturday night on Showtime. One of the sport's biggest attractions takes on this year's biggest underdog story as Saul Canelo Alvarez defends his WBC light middleweight title against Josecito Lopez. Originally, Canelo was supposed to face Victor Ortiz in a pay-per-view main event, but Lopez spoiled the party in what was supposed to be a tune-up fight for Ortiz.
The winner by way of technical knockout in a stunning upset, Josecito Lopez.
Other opponents were considered for Canelo, but ultimately Lopez was given the chance of a lifetime.
It's exciting, you know. I work hard for this, so to see my hard work, you know, be brought up, it's enjoying.
While he might not be the biggest or strongest opponent for Canelo, fans should be happy with the selection. Lopez is a scrappy fighter who likes to throw power shots in combination, something he'll have to do even more of to keep a bigger man off of him.
Wow, they're banging away. That left hook by Lopez getting him.
Into fight! Into fight!
Canelo, fans can expect much of the same. A calculated attack, but one centered around accurate, hard punching. Most notably, a devastating left hook.
Down goes Belvedere on a rocket left hook.
Alvarez is once again a significant favorite on the betting lines, as he has been for all of his American TV bouts. But Lopez is different than Canelo's recent opponents. Not only has he shown life of late, but the ability to do something magical. This weekend, somebody's fairy tale run is going to come to an end.
People getting knocked out in practice like daily and looking back and being like, what was wrong with us? You lose a couple fights and all of a sudden you're not a professional fighter.
Don't like decisions. I only got one decision in 31 pro fights.
Still is an entertainment-based sport. There's so many other guys out there that get zero recognition.
They get a fine.
But you gotta make light of it.
Other than someone just inherently being a jerk, I mean, I don't know.
People getting knocked out in practice like daily and looking back and being like, what was wrong with us? You lose a couple fights and all of a sudden you're not a professional fighter.
Don't like decisions. I only got one decision in 31 pro fights.
Still is an entertainment-based sport. There's so many other guys out there that get zero recognition.
They get a fine.
But you gotta make light of it.
Fighting is dangerous and blah, 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 blah. And I say to this guy, you know my car have no brakes?
People getting knocked out in practice like daily and looking back and being like, what was wrong with us? You lose a couple fights and all of a sudden you're not a professional fighter.
Don't like decisions. I only got one decision in 31 pro fights.
Still is an entertainment-based sport. There's so many other guys out there that get zero recognition.
They get a fine.
But you gotta make light of it.
Well, you know, it's many a slip between a cup and a lip, as they say, and it seems easy to stay away from that thing, but he's damn good at doing it.
Open. Oh, right down. Bulldozing, bludgeoning right hook from Tyson Fury.
Right there for Fury. Closing it again. Oh my, a minute overcut.
descent to it well.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the next fight?